Yo, what's going on, everyone? We're back at it with another Prize Picks video. And before I go ahead and give y'all the two-man NBA play that I have for today, I'm gonna go ahead and talk and recap how yesterday went. So I know we had a not so good, a bad day in AI yesterday. The only win was this 2x right here, or not even a 2x, it's 0.2x, 0.4x, with $80. Right, $80. I got 0.4x of my money, which sucks. Right, I lost what? I think I lost $1,400 yesterday. Right, I lost $1,400, and obviously nobody wants to lose $1,400, but it happens, man. It happens. That is what fucking gambling is. That is the reality of what we do, right? We're gonna get ourselves back up. We're gonna get winning again, and we're gonna hit that 25x man play, right? I know for a fact. I know it from experience, right? And it's hard for most people to take losses because we all want to see greens, right? We all want to see green on the board, and it's hard for most people to take losses. But you have to, once you get to feel what a 25x win feels like and how it impacts your account, that makes a big difference in how you actually perceive these losses, right? Like, most people would probably trip out the fact that they lost $1,400 in between 6 p.m. Central Time to midnight, right? But I'm not worried about it just because I know we're gonna make it up probably today. I'm probably gonna, we're probably gonna hit either a 10x or a 25x today. So I'm not really tripping too much about it. We're just gonna get back on it. We're gonna get back to our winning ways, and let's fucking do this. All right. So I mean, this is how the days went. We, just minus 200s. Michael Porter Jr., Chris Paul. Man, so Chris Paul, he got like 5 3-pointers the previous game against Denver, and then he just had one fucking 3-pointer. And Michael Porter Jr. same. He got like 4 block shots last time against Golden State, and this time just goose egg. Like, come on, dude. That's fucking ridiculous. And then that Milwaukee Bucks game versus the Spurs game was pretty intense. That was a cool matchup. I'm excited to see those two teams go up again against each other more and more. What's his name? Wemby had a little off the backboard pass to himself. They turned into a dunk. That was pretty nice and badass to see. That's like something you see at a dunk contest. But he did it in game, which was freaking. And it was after a big Giannis play. But because it was such a high scoring game and a very close game, Giannis got 28 field goals attempted. Last time they went up against each other, he got like 11, which is frustrating. Now, I don't just look at the previous game and and how they matched up on the last time they played each other. That's not the only thing I look at, but I do use it as one of the things I do look at. I also look at where the line is set at, where all the money is going to, things like that, right? Are they on a hot streak? Are they in a cold streak? Are they minus 150? Are they plus 120? Things like that, right? What is the likelihood percentage of it hitting? How many times have they hit this in the entire season? Things like that, right? How many minutes have they played? And let's say a player plays 30 minutes. If they play 30 minutes, they usually hit this 13 and a half points, shit like that. That was just a random stats and numbers, but things like that, right? And then just more hockey losses, man. More hockey losses. It was a day of overs yesterday, man. Look, that sucks. That fucking sucks. It was a day of overs. Oh my goodness. But we'll get them today. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the NBA play that I have for everyone. So we're gonna go ahead and take our boy Brunson. He has been going off and dishing the ball out lately. 13 against Chicago and 14 against Minnesota. Minnesota's a very, very high highly competitive defensive team, right? They're very good on defending guards. They're very good at defending every position in a sense, right? But we're going to go ahead and take Jalen Brunson to get over 8 assists. I can see him dishing out the ball a lot, right? Because he's going up against Philly, which is another very defensive heavy team that is also going to, force him to dish the ball a lot. Right, so I expect him to get a similar game to like he's been doing in the past 2 games. And I think with OG now out there in New York, that's probably why he's passing a lot more, reliable players to give the ball to. And, eventually he's going to free him up too, right? So definitely going to take Jalen Brunson over 8 assists. If he goes to 9 assists, I'd probably avoid it. If he goes to 8.5, I still take it. But if he goes to 9, I'd avoid it. All right, so we're taking Jalen Brunson over 8 assists. And then who's the other guy that we take? Who is it? With Jalen Williams. We took Jalen Williams. All right. So we're also going to take Jalen Williams over 16.5 points, right? Jalen Williams over 16.5 points was at minus 150. I really, really like that with this one right here. He's going up against Brooklyn, and you can see this, man. Like, he hits this. He hit this in the last 3 of the last 5 games, so he's averaging 20 in the last 5, right? And of course, this New York Knicks one kind of inflated those numbers, but I mean, look at that. 11 against Denver, 16 against Boston. I don't think he's going to have a game like Denver. Denver's a very, very good defensive team as well. And then Boston, another good defensive team, right? And he got 16 against Boston. If you could put up 16 against Boston, I could see him get 20 against Brooklyn. All right. So we're going to go ahead and lock those two in. I already locked them in. I put $20 to go ahead and win. I believe it was $60, right? I did $20 to win $60. All right, everyone. Those are the plays for today. Make sure you lock them in, and I'll see y'all when we're a little bit richer. And make sure you get on the AI, right? Just last thing. I know the AI is... we didn't do so well the past 2 days, but we're gonna kill it, man. I know it for a fact. I know we're gonna fucking take this shit to the moon, and we're gonna make a lot of money this weekend. All right, everyone, take care. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all when we're a little bit richer.